It's vlog time. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself maybe comfortable. Hello, I'm here. It's been a day. I'm not actually sure what I didn't do. The hours ticked by. I was reminded, oh my god, I was reminded by a friend, you know who you are, and I love you to bits, that it was their birthday, and in saying that it's their birthday, it also means that it's mother-in-law's birthday, and husband hasn't done due diligence and rung his mother and said happy birthday. I don't know if it's too late for them now or not, but I'm gonna get on to his nibs and tell him to do the right thing. Either way, we were going to meet up with him at the weekend, so it's not like it's really forgotten, but she really makes the effort. She's awesome. She puts everything into a paper calendar, bless her socks, you know, diary. And since the stroke, she's still managed to be able to keep up with the diary for birthdays and stuff. So, you need to ring your mum. It's her birthday.
It was.
On the 6th? No, it's the 9th. Today. Okay, he's been dispatched. I'm recording my vlog. He's waving. What did we do this morning? First thing I did this morning was wake up sore. To be honest, I need a bloody ladder.
Happy birthday.
Shut up. He's been an
yeah,
ass.
no.
And you know now with my vlogs, I don't edit.
She's always on the video, on the YouTubes. Yeah.
Oh my
Absolutely.
god.
I know. No.
Getting food into Sophie tonight was a battle. Can you
Yeah,
please
okay.
stop
Yeah.
interrupting?
See you Saturday.
Whoa,
Bye.
Peanut Gallery's going to get thrown something. So yeah, this morning, didn't sleep very well. Getting up onto the new mattress. Yeah, I've only got little legs, okay? I'm going to need a freaking step. It just has no sag at the edge. So, oh, it's all kinds of uncomfortable. And it's really harsh. And getting on the bed, you know, we tried it in the store and it was all nice and fluffy. And I said to my friend, it feels like a marshmallow. This thing felt like a freaking board. So he didn't sleep. I didn't really sleep. I could only sleep on my left. I think I'd panic if I had no position I could get comfortable in. Like I have had nights where I've bailed on bed and actually come into the lounge to curl up on the couch, tilted up, twisted, and all kinds of things in the cushions to just try and get some comfort and not be tossing and turning to disturb him. He doesn't sleep anyway on a good day. I don't know why he doesn't sleep. Anyway, he's got aches, pains, grumps and groans. Researched too many blows to the head, he reckons. So anyway, woke up this morning, started researching the bed company and going frequently asked questions. How long does it take for us to get used to the bed, and why is it not as fluffy as the damn bed we tried in the store? Well, they have all those answers on the website, and it's pretty much like there hasn't been enough jumping on the bed to make it fluffy. Do you hear him?
I did mention this, but no.
Anyway. TMI, just not going there. Oh dear. He just wants all the perks, and I'm kind of thinking, oh, I just want to get off the meds at this stage. Oh god. So he's kind of going, so maybe we got the bed at the wrong time, and I'm thinking, well, it's a bit late now, seeing as they carted off the old 2 mattresses. Anyway.
About the 4 to 6.
So yeah, we have 4 to 6 weeks. Oops. That it might take to settle in. We'll see how we go. Hopefully it'll get fluffy and comfortable and everything else. I do recall actually seeing, and this is the little spark of, what am I doing? I've got these stupid hoops. I hang them on my wardrobe so they're handy. There's a little spark of benefit to going into hospital for the surgery, because they've actually allocated within their quote a gel mattress, and I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I could go the gel mattress. I've seen them, like you stick your hand in, it's goopy with this film on top. Yeah. But then I did ask my friend, do they have Wi-Fi at the hospital? And he goes, no. And I was like, oh, right. Just as well I've got 14 gig of data and I'll be YouTubing. It's a private, yeah, it's a private hospital. You're paying enough bloody fees. You'd think they'd give you Wi-Fi. No. Either that or he didn't know how to get, I don't know. Anyway, I sent emails. I don't know. I sent emails last night saying, I've been approved. Book me in. They've responded and they've said, yeah, that's great. Now you have to come in for pre-op stuff. And I'm going, okay. And then, stupidly or not stupidly, I don't know. I haven't had anything more than a glass, a 250ml of wine each day. Well, I had a very large vodka with orange before I made dinner, which again was the barbecue, the coleslaw kind of salad in a bag kind of thing. And with the alcohol came the panicking and the whole stress levels rose. So I'm kind of going, yeah, I need to just ixnay on the alcohol kind of, and hubby's going to be kind of sniggering and everything else. We did the Chubby Bunny challenge this morning.
It takes years of alcohol abuse.
Yeah, I had quite a tolerance up until 2 weeks ago. Anyway.
No.
We did the Chubby Bunny challenge this morning. I threw a bunch of marshmallows into the bowl, kind of thinking, yeah, it's about enough for the two of us, and then threw a bunch of marshmallows into the bowl, 6 marshmallows for Sophie. So Sophie, I, and Marcus did the Chubby Bunny challenge in the Brown household. I don't think I introduced him as Mr. B. I did ask him off camera, did you want to share any Christmas memories? And he kind of just froze. So it was like, okay, I'm not springing it on you in camera or anything. But he did say his summers were at the side of the swimming pool, swimming lengths of the swimming pool, which were like, a breath. 3 meters. It's a 10-meter swimming pool that his dad built. Lots of stories about that. And when he says he's got no stories, he's got stories. And he talks, like a girl. So,
oh, darling.
He's terrible. So anyway, he didn't give any of the stories. So we just did Chubby Bunnies. He beat me by a mile. He got 8 in saying Chubby Bunnies. I think I got 4. And he put the 9th into his mouth. Couldn't get it into, over the teeth. He crumbled and it was just like, no, I can't. If you cannot get it away from your tongue, you haven't got a hope. And it's so hard not to bite the damn things when they're in your mouth. It reminded me a little bit of, there was a chew, like a lolly sweet that was popular in the 80s, 90s. Can you suck this lolly without chewing it? And there was the whole challenge. I can't remember what it was. It might have been Chew-Its or something like that. But there was a whole challenge around, can you chew it or can you suck it kind of thing. Anyway, reminded me of that. A mouthful of marshmallows. And yeah. Anyway, that's done. And the other thing that I did was record the Round the World challenge kind of video. So I went on to Google Earth and I screen recorded me jumping from place to place to place around the world for the premieres. And if there's no hiccups and everything goes smoothly, it will play as it plays. And this year, because I kind of have some editing background and I know a little bit more than I did last year, and last year it was an afterthought rather than a pre-thought. This year I'm putting in people's names and their channels. So this 7-minute segment is going to kick off the premieres. It's going to be at the top of the playlist. That's my plan. It's going to be at the top of the playlist. It may or may not be included in my hour. I mean, to be honest, I can whip and chat for longer than an hour these days. Thank you, Mrs. Coffee, because it's your fault. You put the challenge out last year. Do a whip and chat for an hour. I'm kind of thinking, oh crap, what am I going to talk about? Anyway, did it and built on it and built on it and built on it, and now it just, it's verbal diarrhea, and we're 9 minutes in and I've talked about nothing really. So it's that kind of thing. I've got a few people coming back saying, I don't know what to talk about, what do I talk about for Christmas? And I said, just chat, if it's a whip and chat. But unfortunately, a lot of people are too used to doing lives. I get a couple of people inquiring because I kind of coordinate the live schedule in as much as I can, as in I put it onto a spreadsheet and put a TV guide out for who does the regular weekly guide, so you can pick it up and you can go, who's going live tonight, blah blah, you know. So that's one thing that I've babysat. And then Hello Queen has come up with the collab calendar, which is, that's a whole different ball game because it's events over a much longer period. So she's put that on Google Calendar, which is really kind of interesting. And when you put it into monthly or weekly, it actually reads much easier and makes sense. So I've kind of had that live, you know, schedule, and I kind of lost my train of thought there. I'm going to take a sip of tea. So yeah, people are coming on saying, when can I go live? And I'm going, you know what? In order to build your channel, live is not where it happens. Live can only happen when your time slot suits the other person's time slot. If they're not free at that time, they can't get there. They can maybe get a replay, but then they lose the interaction, and it can sometimes turn into a, hi Jenny, hi Bob, hi Kristen, and it's just a lot of hellos and goodbyes, and it's not any content. And I'm just kind of saying to people, build your content. Just like Mrs. Coffee says, who builds her content. Just like Rachel says, who has built their content. Oh my god, Rachel, you are nearly at 30,000 people. It's like you had 29.7 I last saw, and it was like, oh my god, girl, you know, yeah, you go. It's just awesome that, you know, but again, it's down to content. It's not down to going live. Mrs. Coffee goes live once a week. It's the regular content that she puts out during the week. It's the regular content I put out that got my subscribers going up. So please, 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 if you're thinking of doing a channel, think of your content and not concentrate on the lives. Lives are fun. Lives are crazy. Okay? And when they happen, you can concentrate on the live and then you don't necessarily have any content. Or you can do the content and not concentrate on the chatter on the side, like Mrs. Coffee does in her lives. And you'll find she rarely interacts. Okay, it's a very busy room too, but she rarely interacts with the people on the side. She concentrates on the story. Concentrate on the story. Concentrate on your story. What is it about you that makes you, you? So anyway, that's my throwaway for the night, I suppose. I did pick out my flosses. What I've actually done with...
Peanut gallery allowed?
He's changing the topic, or he's bringing the topic back.
No,
Yeah, go on. Yeah, peanut gallery, go ahead.
No, I mean, should peanut gallery be part of your thing?
I like the peanut gallery, and from what I've seen, the guests actually like the peanut gallery too.
Oh, I don't believe a word of it. I mean, my weird Tasmanian accent.
Yep.
Probably all kinds of... Bleh.
No, they like it.
Oh, gosh.
So look, seriously, it was a thing last year. There was a few channels that went out and did the his and her tag, and I would love to do that with hubby. He's come on camera and he's done the chubby bunnies. Yes, in the plans there will be a Mr. and Mrs. B doing the he says she said kind of thing, or it could be even, you know, naming things, Aussie slang versus what Irish slang is, if I can remember the bloody things.
Can't I just sit off camera and just...
Yeah, you could sit off camera, but I'd have to potentially... Well, I can't really mic him up, but he does... If he talks loud enough, you can actually pick him up, so it's not too bad. I'll just make sure that the gain is there.
My general point was...
And I might sit back even.
My general point was... interjections from the peanut gallery a thing, as far as your lives or whipping chats or whatever.
Okay, in saying that, sorry, we're gonna, you know, talk sideways here. Excuse me for the strange profile. When Becky does her lives with John and they did games nights and stuff, I loved the interaction with John. When we've got Cal and her husband, Grant, and he's chipping in on the background, absolutely, yes, love it. Love it when Stitcherista has Bill on, yes. Love it when Mrs. Coffee has Mr. Coffee say hi, Mr. Coffee, and Mr. Coffee says hi. Yeah, we do. So yes, I think the peanut gallery consensus is we do enjoy the banter from the husbands on the side, so long as it's not the putting down or anything else. But you know what I mean. But no, well, it can be, I suppose. But yes, Because, you know, you shouldn't go telling tales out of school. It's just not a thing. What happens in school stays in school.
Right.
Yes. Ooh, I've got green. I ripped the end off. Alright, so yes, the peanut gallery is included sometimes. But if he gets me completely off topic, then I have to shut him down because then I forget where I'm going. And you seriously, you're talking squirrels, you've nothing on this. You ever see? Have you ever seen a Skippy running from a car? No, not a thing. Skippies, no, they bounce all over the place.
And then they go towards the light anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they look like they're bouncing away. But in theory,
yeah, it's very much true to cartoonish. It's like they go ahead of.
Clunk. Its third bounce is.
It did that. Seriously,
I was like it's going away. Third bounce, bang.
I was traveling from Melbourne over to WA. Well, I was actually traveling from Tasmania. We got the boat over to Melbourne, and then from Melbourne over to WA on what's called the Nellabar. No, this is the XE, the former Wii. So the prior Royal. Oh my God. So anyway. Oh dear. We're gonna have to come up with something for them. Anyway. I was driving and all we had seen on the road, I think we were in South Australia, and all we had seen on the road was roadkill. And the first Skippy we saw went bounce, bounce under the wheel of a 4-wheel drive. Cleaned up. Yeah, that was the end of that Skippy.
Yeah, they look like they're bouncing away, and then the last bounce is...
And today I tried posting a picture of a... damn it. It was a particular snake.
Possums are smarter.
And it had literally got the kangaroo up to its back legs in its body. So it was a constrictor snake up on the mainland, had eaten a wallaby, and it was just the back legs and tail sticking out of the neck of it. And when I went to check on responses, it was removed off Mrs. Coffey's page, so I'm not sure if it got deleted by the original source. But it was like, yeah, that was my comment, was just, it was, yeah, it was Australia. It was a Skippy had been eaten by a snake.
That constrictor snakes in Australia?
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of the snake was. It actually gave the type of snake.
We've got the nasty ones that bite you to death.
Yeah, no, we
strangle you and
we must have. Well, it looked like it was constricting a bit. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it just poisoned. But either way, this went up on the page and it went.
Jungle kind of things. We've got nasty, vicious, bitey things that kill you.
No, and haven't seen the kookaburra since. Sorry, I have tried because what I need to do is actually get. Actually, it was laughing yesterday morning.
He was down there having a
cackle. Yeah, it was yesterday morning.
10 minutes ago.
Oh.
He was down here at Ray's place.
Oh, okay.
Having a go at the crows.
Oh, no, but it cackled. I think it was.
He was having a big shit fight with them down
all right.
here.
I think it was yesterday morning. They had a bit of a cackle, and all I could do, I just grinned. Marcus had given me coffee in bed. Maybe it wasn't yesterday, because I don't know. Yeah, it was yesterday. Anyway, Kookaburra was, doing the cackle outside. My dad responded to the video saying, "Do you remember the song Kookaburra Sits in the Old Gum Tree?" And yes, I did. And it's part of a kids kind of show now and everything else. Anyway, back to Sassy Pouch. Speaking of Tassie Devils, this is the 5, and this is a variegated green. It's 125 DMC, and it's variegated green. It's all kinds of pretty, but yeah, green for frogs. Ribbit. And this still seems to be a new thing. When you rip something out, you rip it, which is the same as ribbit, which is frog, which is frogging, which is what we call when we rip the work out. I'm amazed that there's people still not familiar with the phrase. But anyway, frogging. It's the best term I have heard. It's certainly not enjoyable. Frogging's a project, and it can take such a long time. I know Rachel was saying that she took about an hour. I think I took about 3 hours ripping, restitching, and then ripping again. Oh, yeah, it wasn't fun. Because you got to be careful when you take it out, and I try and take it out the way I put it in. That's just me. I don't know if other people do. But then I get frustrated, and I kind of go, oh, I'm just going to pull this so that I can snip and then unravel it you know, the next bit, and hopefully I get it right. So yeah, it was a day. So tomorrow I have my pre-op appointment where the nerves are going to start kicking in again. Hopefully it doesn't clash with the shopping arriving. If it is going to clash with the shopping arriving, I will be going alone, which isn't ideal because I would like hubby to be aware of what actual things need to happen. Just because it's second ears and, you know, he might hear things I don't hear, that kind of thing. So, not because I need my hand holding or anything else, you know, it's just to have the support, as I think anyone going to some kind of hospital appointment should have. So yeah, there's that. Sophie's eating an ice cream, watching TV.
And
And
it's always a good thing having the experience of somebody who's had a knife at the back or two.
You haven't had back surgery though.
No, I've had a thing at the back though.
But it's 10:15.
No,
He's just got a drink. This is very unusual. He doesn't have a drink. He's normally in bed by now.
It's half strength.
It's half strength. And I have a tea. I haven't done any stitching today. Haven't done any crafting today. It was nice and simple, actually, setting up the chubby bunnies. Oh dear. Oops.
No, not like no, a good thing. I just didn't want to tell the world.
Oh dear.
So I'm waiting patiently over here. Well, just
maybe he's got me on a promise so that we can fix the bed. I don't know.
I
Okay.
haven't got the steamroller yet.
Shh. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let you go. This is the crazies that you get when hubby gets involved. The peanut gallery. Okay. So yeah, no sneak peeks into chubby bunnies. No sneak peeks into round the world or anything else. So you just get me telling you about it, and yeah, you'll just have to wait and see. Christmas. Yeah. And by the way, you, happy birthday, you. Love you. Bye.